All right, guys, let's do this. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the second live stream I'm making today. Today, I decided to keep the videos public because I want to catch everybody up to where I'm standing. But tomorrow, we're going to resume normal operations. I think I owe it to everybody because of my absence to at least do one live stream that's public, right? Not just for the Platinum group. So this kind of video that you guys are about to see is intended for the Platinum group only, but it's public because it's a New Year's. And this is the kind of quality that you would get in the group if you were to get it. So we're going to jump right into it. For those that know me, my name is Philakone. I've been in the crypto market for about going on 11 years now in February. That's a really long time. 3 bull markets, 3 bear markets. I've seen it all, thrived in all, survived in every, learned even more. And I'm actually very excited towards the next one because I think this is the one where it's going to be a little bit crazy for me now that I've got experience in every single market. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do a very detailed market analysis of the altcoins, okay? Basically January's movement so far. We've actually had a surge in volume for the altcoin market, and there's been a lot of coins that have moved over 40%. So I'm going to guide you guys step by step with how I do it, and I hope that even if you know already, you can pick up a few tips and tricks here and there that can also add to your repertoire of existing skills already. Because every day you're not going to be 50% better. You're not going to be 100% better. You might not even be 1% better. But hey, at least you're trying every day and you're improving in some aspect, right? For example, in every year, even if you improve like 0.3% a day, you know, like that's a lot, right? 0.3% a day, because by the end of the year, you'll pretty much have doubled your skill set already. So just a little increment each day or each month. So we're going to teach you guys, first of all, how to make a watch list. I know this might seem very basic, but this is like 2 minutes of your time. But stay till the end. You're going to find a gem of coins that I'm going to add to my watch list. And going forward, it could set the pace for what to watch for this week, and especially what to watch for this month. The way that I conduct my technical analysis will always be from the perspective of technical analysis, never fundamental analysis, because day traders, we really don't care about what the market is saying in terms of the fundamental news. Everything will already be reflected in these charts over here, okay? So I'm just gonna take a bunch of these coins off that shouldn't even, okay, never mind, these should be on there. Actually, I'm gonna go from the, no, I'm gonna, sorry, my apologies. I'm gonna add one coin here to the watch list that I was gonna remove. Okay, so every week you should be doing this. The step one every week is you have to update your watch list, because if you don't have an updated watch list, you might be missing out on some new coins that have been added. And if new coins are added, then well, you want to have the biggest sample size possible, the biggest access to the most amount of coins for the most possibilities of coins that can move. And the way that you do that is, first of all, going to TradingView. Do you guys see this button right here? I don't know if you see it. Yeah, it's above my camera. See this radar type button? Click on it. That's the first thing that you should be doing, okay? And I don't know how it loads up brand new, but you're probably going to see a bunch of these options, okay? Tons of these options. What you want it to look like is this, okay? You want it to look like this one right here, okay? So you want to have the perpetual, okay? You want to have the exchange. You guys see here, this is the symbol type, and then the exchange, and then the quote currency, okay? So you're going to click on here, see that plus button? You're going to type in symbol type, right? Make sure that's on there. You're going to type in exchange. Make sure that's on there. And you're going to type in quote currency. Make sure that's on there. So choose perpetual market, okay? Choose the perpetual, not the futures. If you're in a futures market, you choose the perpetual. On Binance at least. Okay, so then you choose your exchange. I'm on Binance. Then you choose your currency, USDT. Very easy, right? Now that you've done this, every single futures coin in USDT will show up as on here. See here, it says 539. What you have to do though, now that all 539 are showing, you have to scroll to the very bottom. Okay, scroll to the very, very bottom. Takes 5 seconds. Okay, and once you're at the bottom, this is what you're going to do. I don't know how to use an Apple Okay, I know how to use Windows only, but on Windows, click anywhere. Click anywhere, and then press Control and A. See that? Control and A, it highlights all. Whatever that is on the Apple equivalent, do that. Now that it highlighted all, just right click anywhere. Then go to Add Selected to Watchlist, and then go to Create New Watchlist. So this will be called January 5 new demo. Okay, so now that you create it, it says 539. Go to your new watch list. Okay, you can go to open list right here. Okay, and then it should say 539. Right there you go, 539. So this is right. When you go there, you can delete some dumb coins, like, you know, you can delete BTC DOM. That doesn't need to be on there. And you can also delete USDC. That doesn't need to be on there as well. That usually just shows up randomly. USDC. Okay? And then what I like to do is I like to create a section. Create a section here. So add section. Then what I do is I take Bitcoin and I just drag it to the top. I know it might take a little bit of time, but drag Bitcoin to the top, drag Ethereum to the top. This way when you sort it, nothing's gonna move, okay? So that's how you get a new watch list. I already created one for myself, so that's that easy, right? Literally 3 minutes to make a watch list. And then what you're gonna do after that though, is you're gonna remove all of your favorites, okay? Remove your favorites and put your favorites in the order that you want it to show up there. Watch up here, when I put the star here, it shows up, see? This shows up for the January 5th. And then my next one that I'm gonna put for the favorite is gonna be the watch list for the green. And the next one will be home and then portfolio. So now you can just click on these tabs to go back and forth, okay? But I'm not here to teach you guys how to use TradingView. I'm here to teach you how to make a watch list, okay? So the first thing that we're gonna do every single day that we hop on the computer is we're gonna hop on the highest moving coin, okay? You're gonna sort TradingView by the highest moved, okay? And then you're gonna see if it's gonna be worth it to get on your watch list. Like, would you guys put this coin on your watch list? Right? Would you genuinely put this coin on your watch list? I wouldn't. The reason I wouldn't is because this little rally here happened in 3 minutes and it also moved up 42%. It's a rule of mine. I don't trade shitty, low liquidity, low volume, easy to pump in 1 or 2 minute kind of coins like that, right? So you have to have a set of rules for yourself. Otherwise, you'll just be chasing everything that moves. Everything that looks like there could be potential for profit, you'll trade it. And that's not a good way to trade. The best way to trade is to specialize in a specific skill set or a specific strategy, maybe 3 strategies. And then after that, you keep refining them over and over. You make the mistakes, you refine them. This didn't work last time, I'm gonna tweak it. My entry when the market was like this didn't work last time, so I'm gonna modify my entry to meet these requirements, etc. You keep modifying it and then you keep optimizing it until it becomes a higher probability to win than to lose if all of the criterias are met, okay? If all of the stars are aligned, if it's very confluent, you enter the trade. If it's not, you stay away from the trade. One of my main rules to stay away from a trade is this type of movement, okay? This is a 4% move that moved a 4%, 42%. Okay, sorry, 4 minutes, 42%. Those are the kind of coins, no, stay away from them. So you need to make a set of rules for yourself to abide by. These rules are the golden rules that can never be broken. Because if you keep breaking these rules, you will not be able to make that kind of profit that you want. This coin was a phenomenal coin to follow from last year. It's kind of recovering now. It moved up like 900%. That's crazy, River. Is it new? I didn't have my, I never even knew this was on the watch list because my old one was November the 15th. This came on November the 18th, which just goes to show how important it is to keep your watch list updated, right? Okay, so this coin is definitely going to get on my watch list now. And then Lin. So this is kind of a crap. So what we're looking for, myself, the reason I'm doing this market scan is I'm looking for day trading opportunities. That's going to help me look for coins that are moving in a very trending manner that's not too sloppy, that's fairly predictable. Okay, that doesn't have a high amount of risk, such as a shitty coin like Lin. You don't want to day trade a coin that can move down in 1 hour, 15 minutes, and then go back up in 45 minutes, 15%. And then it goes up 30%, and then it comes back down 15%. These kind of movements, they scream out red flag. They scream out stay away from it. You don't want to trade high volatility coins like this. The way that I always describe it is like this, okay? You have a line. You have a line, okay? Where are you on this line? Over here, okay? Over here is, like I always say before, okay? This is low risk, low profit. Here is high risk, okay? High profit. You don't want to take a coin that's too high risk, high profit, because the chances are this doesn't work for anybody. You know that. And why would you want to be in crypto or day trading if you want to take only low risk coins with very little profit? You're not going to achieve anything. Agreed? So you want to see where you are. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, where do you slide? Okay, where do you slide? This is 50-50. 50-50 is moderate risk, moderate profit. Sometimes it will be less risk, right? And a little bit less profit. Sometimes it'll be a little bit more. But you're going to be somewhere along this line. Because remember that without the possibility of risk, there's no potential for reward. Therefore, you are somewhere on this line. Me, I'm probably like a little bit more than 50. So if this was 0, that was 100. I'm probably like between 65 to 70. That would be my profile as a trader, right? So that's why you have to avoid coins like Lin, right? When you see coins like Lin like that automatically counts, right? That automatically moves this slider more towards the high risk, high profit. Where the fuck is your cutoff, right? You have a cutoff. You have a hard cutoff, right? Where's your cutoff? My cutoff is probably somewhere there and somewhere there, right? So not too low risk, right? So I want to stay between the middle here, but I don't want to cross it. These are criteria to not enter a trade, right? The moment it crosses it, you don't enter the trade. That's exactly what this guy is, Lin. The coin that goes up and down like a yo-yo, it crosses to the high risk category. So because of that, I stay away from it. Now Virtual, right, just going down the list, you see that Virtual is a phenomenal coin to be looking at. And I want to give credit to somebody in my platinum tier group, Tito, for bringing it up. I would have caught it eventually, but he brought it to my attention earlier than I caught it, earlier than me doing an analysis, right? But clearly I was 1, 2, 3, 4 coins down. I would have caught it eventually, but just by doing this method of analysis. So the first method of analysis when you're day trading each day is you're sorting it, just like how I'm doing it now, and you're going from the top to the bottom. This is a gem. I'm not sure if I'm not patting myself on the back, but what I'm telling you guys is a gem. The way that I'm going to teach you how to scan the market and build the watch list, okay? If you guys want to get in the Discord group, we're now back full time. Today is the day I start doing everything full time in a little bit, back to the gym a little bit, starting to work a little bit, starting to meal prep a little bit, starting to get back into cardio a little bit, starting to stretch a little bit, right? Got to get back into things a little bit at a time before you exhaust yourself. So we're going to get back into full time. If you're not in the Discord group, definitely take a look at the link below. Sign up. 1 month with me, January. You guys are going to stand the kind of hard work I'm going to put into this group this year. So this is trending very well. It's trending on roughly the 90-minute kernel and the 1 hour. The 90-minute kernel trends very well. Okay, do you see the 90-minute? It's just hovering above here. Therefore, what we want to do is we want to put an alert right now, right by that kernel. What is the kernel? The kernel is this. This is a free indicator that anybody can use. Kernel, it's called a Lorentzian. There you go. Lorentzian, no, not that one. Lorentzian classification by J.D. Horty. Turn off everything except for that green line. That's really all you care about, okay? So we're going to put an alert and go to less than. Your alerts should always be read every time the price is less than or greater than. So every time the price is less than here, it'll fire off every minute. Why am I putting it here? Because I'm just anticipating where it could hit the kernel. So as it gets closer to that kernel, it will notify me. because there might be an opportunity to finish off this wave. Because the way that I'm looking at it right now is just 1, 2, the 3 is still forming. Okay, the 3 is still forming. Where is the 3? This is probably like a 1 somewhere in there, a 2, 1, 2, probably still a 3 somewhere, 3, probably a 4 that I'm expecting to hit near the kernel, and then one more 5 to finish off within those yellow lines. Why those yellow lines? It's a resistance range between here and here. So virtual is on my mind. Okay. And then we see that never mind, that guy Batito told me about a coin called FET. So I gave him credit accidentally for virtual. So virtual, looking for a 5th wave, probably going to hit that 5th wave, okay? So now that it could potentially hit either, it could make one more small 5th subwave up there where we might be able to long it, or if it does make it, I'm probably not gonna long it. Actually, maybe, we'll see. But then if it makes the 5th wave and finishes off the wave 3, then I also have the potential to short it. So virtual gets a very strong green stamp. Okay, so if you guys don't know, there's these little things here, okay? These little things here on the side. Okay, when you click on it, you can choose the color. I choose green. After you choose green, the next one, you just click on any, and they're all green after that, unless you change the color, okay? So virtual, and then you can bookmark the green here, okay? For those that don't know, you go to open your list, and then you can see the color. You can star it. You can star the colors. Then now you can go back and forth between your watch list and your normal list. Very important to learn how to use TradingView to the maximum amount, to its potential. Okay, so virtual gets on the list. PTB, we don't. PTB is a reasonable coin to follow just because of today. Okay, that's it though. So this coin is, you can just tell though, it's very like wiki. It's got really weird price action in terms of how it's moving. I can just tell it's got extremely low volume. So virtual is the only coin today so far on my major watch list. I'm potentially day trading, but maybe not today, maybe later tonight. But my office hours are very strict now, okay? It's 10 in the morning till 8 p.m. Istanbul time. Anything above that or close to 8 p.m., I don't trade. I'm going to keep a very strict work schedule, Monday to Saturday, right? 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. But Saturday I'll probably finish early. Then Sundays I get to just spend time with the family. So we're going to put this coin, where was that? What were we just looking at? PTB, that's it, PTB. Other than that, you know, BSV looks reasonable as well. You know, it moved up 28% in a few days. We're going to put that on the watch list, right? So basically, today, I don't see anything screener. So this is the second thing that I do. I don't see anything immediately available to day trade, okay? Nothing immediately. But all the top moving coins that I like, BSV, you know, this IRY, they're all on my watch list already. Mavia, I don't like Mavia. I don't like Yella, the way it's literally dropped like 17%. Okay, I don't like any of those. Chill Guy is a great moving coin, still trending up like virtual. So Zan, I don't like this either, the way it's dropped, like, you know, it's not a solid moving coin, right? So now what we're gonna do is I do this once every so often. I do this on a Wednesday, okay, and randomly in the month. I'm gonna show you 2 different ways to do this. Okay, so I have something called the weekly gainers, weekly and monthly gainers. Okay, so here I set it up using these filters: symbol type, exchange, quote currency, and also price change percentage. Okay, so when I'm doing the weekly update, you gotta, because when does the weekly close? You guys should know this, right? It closes at 3 a.m. Turkey time or 0 o'clock UTC, which is basically Monday. You know, like Monday, like for me, it's 3 o'clock in the morning Turkey time, or Monday, the day that Monday hits 0 UTC. So that's when the weekly candle closes. So if you search on the 1 week here, it's actually taking into account the weekly candle, right? So if you look at it on a Monday, it's not going to be any different than looking at it on a daily. Does that make sense? The weekly candle needs some time to form. So I look at it like on a Wednesday or Thursday, usually like a Thursday. So when I look on the Thursday, I can then see what's trending. But right now, as you can see, it's Monday. So looking at it on a weekly is not going to help in any way at all, right? It's not going to help in any way at all. So then what I do is I change this. I go to manual setup, and then I change this to monthly right here. Change it to the month. Now it's going to show me everything for the month that has moved up 25% or down 25%. Okay. So then I look at this column right here. So this is showing me all the stuff that's moved up or down. Okay. So as you can see, for the month of January so far, 54 coins have met this criteria. Let's actually look at it only on the bullish side. So let's just go to above 25. Above 25. So 50 coins have moved up over 25%. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically put a lot of these coins. We have to have a cutoff. We can't just look at every single coin. Let's look at let's look at only 40% and up. Okay, 40% and up. So now we've got, actually let's go 30% and up because there's a lot of coins. So now what we're trying to do is, see on the first thing that we did, so now I got every coin that's moved up over 30% on my watch list for the month, okay? So the first thing that I did was I looked to see on the daily what coin has moved up a lot, right? Which coin has moved up over a good amount. And then I saw if it was worth it to trade or not. We talked about CLO, why it was disqualified. We talked about Lin, right? We talked about this kind of price action. We talked about this one as well, right? So this one's all right, actually. The CLOU is okay. I'm going to put that on my watch list. So we're trying to find gems on the daily movement right here to get on our watch list, okay? We're trying to build a watch list so we can filter the watch list further. We start with like a big watch list of every single coin on the exchange. Then we filter it into a smaller one, which might have about 10 to 20 maximum, I hope. And then once we do that, we grind down the 20 and do a deeper analysis to see of the 20, which ones are actually eligible to trade now or which ones will be eligible to trade soon. And then this way, you're going to keep track of these watch lists every day like this. This way, you've got something you might want to trade now, then you've also got things that you might want to trade that's coming up soon. So you're trying to always be aware of what the market is doing to have something planned down the road, right? Rather than just being like a deer stuck in the headlights of something coming on every day, not knowing what to do, randomly trading a coin. Okay, so now that we did this on the daily, we also just did it now on here, right? We did it on the watch list here. And now we've got a huge green watch list. We got a really large watch list of a shit ton of coins, actually. So we're going to go through them generally very, very quickly and just see which one's very good. Oh, by the way, FET is an amazing coin to be following for the month. This coin here has moved up about, 48% so far. So it's looking really good. I'm also going to put it very close to the kernel. So FET and Virtual are actually my favorite coins right now. We're going to look at that. So if this one gets close to the kernel down here, we're also going to... hey, darling, do you want to go top up soon?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that soon. Oh, sorry, guys. My lady works with me next to me. So she's day trading right now. She's hunting for a position. Very hard. She's dying to take a trade, guys. She's hungry. Right, darling? Let's go. You ready this year to trade? We're going to do it. She's just furiously typing right now. So I'm going to create an alert to sandwich. See? So on virtual, we did the same thing, remember? We put an alert here to sandwich close to the kernel when it gets to the 90-minute kernel. Right? So if it gets close to the 90-minute kernel, it'll alert us. FET, we're doing the exact same thing. If it gets close to, but this one's on a 2-hour kernel. See, it bounces there. If it gets close there, it might continue to the upside on it. So that's a great coin. So we're going to basically filter through every single one of these coins, and we're going to ask ourselves, hey, which ones are actually eligible to trade? Which ones look really good right now? Useless looks phenomenal. Okay, looks phenomenal. I'm going to change this to high priority. I wouldn't say too high priority. I would say low priority. Okay, so these ones we're just going to generally watch. Useless looks great, right? It looks like, hey, there's maybe 3 waves, right? It looks like there's 3 waves in that other one. Maybe this is an A, B, C there. 1, 2, 3, 4 somewhere, 5. Looks like there could be a wave 4, then a 5 coming up. It's also got the standard ghost pattern that we always look for in our side, right? This, look at, it's a ghost. That's wave 3 top, and then we're looking for a wave 4. It's a ghost. Wave 4 has a bearishly diverging RSI, right? We want to look for that ghost top where it's bearishly diverging like that. So this happens often. So we're going to hunt now for useless. And what I generally do is this. I look at it and I take my short position and then I put it there just to remind myself what I want to do, right? So this is a little bit light. So I do this and I remind myself. So this is a short, right? If you guys know this tool, this tool represents a short, right? This is the risk to reward tool. It just tells me that, hey, if it goes up there, I'm looking for a short. This is my way of creating a system for myself to tell myself what would happen if it got up there. This way I don't just have some random Elliott wave, you know, fractal there, right? So this way I know at least I'm looking for a short, right? So this one here, I'm also looking for a short as well, right? I'm looking for a short for this one as well. But I don't do this often. I just do it like only if I have a lot, right? I'm just trying to introduce you guys a system. So now we're going to go to every single one of these coins, right? This one, I don't like them. I don't like the movement of it, so I just leave it in the general watch list. If I really like a coin, it'll go into like, you know, like I'll basically just keep it like that. I'll basically go into trading now. So this coin, I can't really understand it. You know, like it's kind of, I look at the coin, if I can't understand it, then it's like, nah, you know, like who likes a coin like this? You know, like this is a weird ass coin. Like maybe that's a 1. No, actually, no, maybe this is a 1, 2. No one likes trading a coin like that. You know, like it's too hard. So because of that, I'm kind of like, yeah, I'll stay away from it. Also, it was over 11 days. It's not really, it's a slow swing position for Pepe. You know, if you wanted to short, it's a slow ass swing. So it's not for me. Render is looking great. You know, it's still on an uptrend. It moved up 70%. It looks wonderful. So because of that, it moves up to the priority watch list, right? This coin is shit, absolute shit. This coin pumped up for the year. We got this one from the general watch list over here, but you can just see it's shit, right? Like absolute shit. So we're gonna take this one off of the watch list. Bonk is gonna be on the. This is the coin I traded yesterday. I made first trade of the year, $1,700 in 3 minutes trading it. So easy to trade that. This one here also gets moved up to a higher priority. Reason for that is because we're looking for a 5th wave. But I don't think a 5th will form because of how unproportional wave 4 and wave 2 is. Okay, next, shitty movement. This one here gets off of my list. Shitty movement. Super shitty movement. This, guys, avoid. Darling, did you see broccoli?
No.
Can I tell you about it? Broccoli went up, I'm just telling my lady, broccoli went up 550% in 1 hour,
Yeah.
on New Year's Eve, and then it fell down 90%. So guys, you want to avoid a coin like that, right? You want to avoid coins like that because it's too risky. Chill, ugly, right? You can just look at it, it's ugly. You want to avoid ugly looking coins like that. Also very low volume. This one is reasonable, but it's already too late, right? It's already too late. It's already coming down. So what's the point of looking at a coin that I missed, right? This coin, I don't like that. I don't like the one spike up. I don't like that at all. I also don't like this movement. These movements are ugly. If you look at a fractal and you see kind of like that, I don't like it. So done. BSV, no, we're not looking at a coin like that. Those are shitty movements when you see large green candles. They're heavily manipulated. STX is super low volume. You can tell by the pixelation of the coin and of the movement. But I kind of like it. It's moving. I will put an alert here to see if it moves upwards just to track it. And then I will move this actually to priority. Okay, arrow. I don't like this movement. Wi-Fi, whiff. Never like trading whiff. Don't like the movement. Floki looks kind of like a shitty bonk. We'll keep it here. This one, Brett's done already. This one we'll keep here. Popcat we'll keep. Book of meme, whatever, we'll keep here. Even though it's fallen down, we'll just keep it because they're monthly gainers. And then maybe in a few days, I'll go over them again, you know? I'll go them again. Just to see how they're doing. I'm just going to change this to low priority. This one will be a higher priority. Yalla, nope. This coins that do things like that, you remove them. Okay, you remove them entirely. I don't like Mavia, never did. I know every coin of like you look at markets enough, you know coins, you know. They have a history to you. CVX, this one's on the way down. Nero's on the way down. Bomb is on the way down. I'm just gonna remove them, man. This one's still going up. This one, I think I missed it already. We'll see if there's a retracement up. Floki, we'll keep it on there anyways. Like Popcat. Like, that's down already. I don't think it's going to make a fifth, but we'll see. CYS, super bad movement. Degen, down hard. I don't think there's going to be another recovery for Degen. SPX, hits resistance. I never like trading SPX, so I'll take it down. MYM, down. UIA, don't like these one spike movements. All right, so out of 539 coins, this is now my watch list. I've narrowed down my watch list to 12 coins. Okay, that's how it's going to be, guys. 12 coins are now in my official watch list, and that's it. So now what we do is I'm going to end the stream here, otherwise it could get really long. Now I keep two different priorities, right? One's a high priority, one's a low priority. And I'm going to make another one just for general watch list. So when I add new coins, this one could just be general. Right? So now the low priority ones are basically ones that are just, you know, this one's a shitty movement. You can't read anything. The RSI is all over the place. You can just tell. You know, it's like, I don't like these movements at all. They're fucking horrible. Like, it's a death trap. You guys want to see something? Come here. Come here, Wispy. This is my white cat. Isn't he fucking cute? He's like a little snow angel. Okay, go my little guy. Okay. He's so cute. You guys like that cat? Wasn't he cute? He's like the cutest cat in the world. So this one, I just follow it. Pepe is already moving down. Maybe if it retraces a little bit, I'll go into it again, right? Floki, maybe it can move up. Pengu, maybe another wave. Maybe another wave. Popcat. Mew, maybe another wave. But the high priority ones are all still moving. They all look really good, right? Virtual's trending above the 2-hour kernel. Or sorry, FET. Virtual's trending above the 90-minute kernel, right? Useless is maybe going to make another fifth wave, okay? Render is still on an uptrend like that, so it's looking nice like that. So this is confusing though. Render is very confusing. Don't short it though. This is not a coin to short right now. The reason you don't want to short this coin is because the RSI on the first wave is too high, right? It's too high. So because of that, you have to be very careful about this shit because you just don't know. Okay, so then you got Bonk that might make a fifth. Actually, Bonk shouldn't be up there. Bonk should be down here. And then there's STX that's still trending. So now we've got, yeah, we've got a few coins here. So no, we got like 12, 11 coins. Okay, so this is a very, very good watch list. This is the watch list. Out of every coin moving, we found it by using two methods. There's still multiple methods that I use. Like for example, I'm going to be using back to this full time. The kernel alerts of mine basically just tells me when anything is trending. Like it's going to fire off like crazy very, very soon. You know, even more. So I gotta get this one running again. I apologize, but other than that, everything else is running today. They're all back up full time. All these alerts, when they pop off, I will be inspecting them basically one by one. especially the 4-hour one, because they don't pop up often. So you're going to find so many gems in my Discord, or that one's separate. But guys, sign up for the Discord group. And a lot of people are still asking me, is the bear market course still available? Yes, it is. I had it over the holidays, but I wasn't around, right? So I'm still going to honor it for anybody that wants to get it. I'm still going to give you the same Black Friday deal. So take a look at it, guys. Time to study for the bear market, because I promise you that if you're expecting a bull market to continue, and then the market just continues downwards, you're going to wish that you had the skills to not only survive but thrive in this bear market. So guys, I'll see you in the Discord group. Bam, guys. Have a good day. I hope that I've taught you something. If you enjoy these videos, to support me, all you got to do is subscribe to me, hit the like button. If you're not following me on X, make sure you guys are following me as well. I post a lot there. Have a good day. Bye.